What's going on, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. How is everyone doing today? This is Citadel Forged with Fire, and today am going to show you the majority of the map. I'm going to just go to the different fast travel areas, and we're going to unlock all of them. So I'm not sure how long this video is going to be. Hopefully it's not too long, but not too short. It is going to take a bit to fly to each one of these. Especially since we are going to be running low on mana and stuff, which actually we should probably go down here and fill up real quick. But we don't have a lot of mana because we are only level 26, so we are going to have to be stopping a lot. And on the way, I guess I can show you guys just how the different areas are and stuff. We can actually turn in this quest as well. Let's go up there and do that real quick. Oh, catch myself. Complete that. Just to get some XP, come down here and jump in our mana pool. So I am currently at the most bottom left portal right now. That is the spawn area on the bottom left. There's the lowest portal is the one down here in the center that I'm highlighting right now. There are no other ones past that. I don't think there's any other ones over here on the left, and I don't think there's any over here on the right. From this one, it goes up to the 3 spawns, and then each one of these basically have like an area up in here where you will start to see different portals and stuff. They're all pretty much, I guess, I don't want to say they're the same distance apart. They're not too far, but with how little mana we have, we're gonna have to be stopping a lot, especially since it's gonna be draining our mana flying around. So worst case scenario, hopefully we don't die, but if we do, we can just respawn. Actually, I still haven't made a respawn thing. Let me show you guys that real quick. So if you go into your crafting thing, you go to magic, and it's not the first one. Have I not learned it? There it is. The respawn stone. So you need 15 rune crystals, you need 25 stones, and 5 precious stones, which we just got by turning in that. So we can actually craft that now, but we are not at home, so I'm not really worried about it. You can come here, you can read these tutorial things. I believe these are all the same from the other ones. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it's the same as the other ones we already did. But without further ado, let's go ahead and head to the north. So it's towards the big guy in the back, and we're going to start flying. And what you're looking for when you're traveling like this is you're just looking for these big towers that I mentioned before. These guys right here, which actually, we'll see one on the way. There's a, what's it called? There's a dungeon out that way. I haven't done too many of the dungeons, but there are different dungeons in this game. It's kind of end game material, so there's not really a point to look at it right now, but I at least wanted to show you what they look like, because all the entrances pretty much look the same. I should have brought the architect flying one, because we're gonna have to actually stop a lot doing this. Alright, so this is our first portal here. As you can see, the next one is up over there. There's one way out there. So, and we do have to be careful flying around like this. It is going to be, you guys are going to see some dragons. You're probably going to see some phoenixes, and we cannot outfly the phoenixes. We might be able to outfly the dragons, if we cannot outfly the phoenixes at the moment. So we're going to have to be very careful with that. And let's come down here and check. Like I said before, sometimes there are quest givers in here. It does look like there's one in here. That was a little bit of lag there. Sorry about that. It does look like there's a quest giver here. So a lot of these guys are high level. This one says main quest, so we're just not even at that point yet. So we don't have to worry about that. We can just go back up and just keep going. But so you guys know where it's at on the map, here is the first one on the left side. And there are the coordinates at the top, 2.0 and 1.02. Obviously that is going to bring you to that exact spot where I was just standing as well, though. You can also look at the coordinates at any given time at the top of my screen right now, right underneath the little compass thing that's there. But we are going to continue heading north. I wish I had some mana potions with me. That would actually help out as well. Because we're basically going to need to land and run a lot. So, Did not really prepare for this. Let's just go ahead and land now. We'll start running. You can pretty much get around the whole map without dying, as long as you're careful. Just don't be doing anything that's reckless. You can even go in the higher levels at this level, but there's a lot of stuff up there that can 1 to 2 shot you. You just need to be careful. Like I said before, the mobs in this game, they're pretty far spread apart, so you don't have to worry about running into a whole bunch of stuff back to back. But just like any other game, the lower level you are and the higher level they are, the aggro range is going to be a lot bigger. So stuff will be aggroing on you further away because you're a lower level. So just be very careful with that. Let's actually head this way. I can show you guys one of the dungeons that are out this way, so that you guys can see what they look like on the map. That's why I wasn't worried about the one down there, because there's one up this way, and it's actually. Sorry, it froze. I don't know if the chat skipped or not. So there's actually one out this way, a dungeon that I can show you guys. It's kind of by the next, well, not kind of. There's a portal right over there that you guys can see, and I believe the dungeon is out right over there somewhere. So it's just closer than trying to do the one that down there where we were. So that's why I did not show you the one down there. The one out here is just going to be out here on this ice. A little past it, actually, I believe. Is this shallow water yet? It is. Okay. Yeah, a lot of this... Oh, well, we are swimming. A lot of this water you can pretty much run across. You don't have to worry about... There's nothing in the water that's going to hurt you. Being in the water in the cold doesn't hurt you. There's nothing that can attack you in the water, but you also cannot cast while you're swimming. Since technically right now I'm standing, I can still cast my magic, so I can still do that. But as you can see, there's nothing down here that will actually attack you. So if we go back up, we're going to jump up on this this thing here, these ice caps, because it's going to be a bit more to our left. Oh, can I not jump up on them? Oh god, stop it. Oh my god. Yeah, you can't really jump out of the water. You have to kind of find a spot that's more like that dips under, like right here, and you can walk back up on top. It's kind of annoying, but it's not too bad. Where is that dungeon? I think it's pretty far out there. Choose that to get over that. I think it's out on that one, out there. We'll find out in a second. I'm trying not to use too much magic because I really don't want to make that swim. I prefer to fly that. I don't know why it's being so laggy right now. It's a single player game that I'm in. Like, there's nothing loading in other than stuff that's in front of me. There's no creatures out here, so... Is it on this one? Interesting. Is it out there? Did I miss it somewhere? Alright, we're gonna run out of mana out here. I think it's over there. Oh, there it is, right there. Get up as high as I can because we're gonna run out of mana. And our closest teleporter thing is way over there. Okay. Well, when you do fall from a high height like that, you do have to be careful because you will sink pretty far down. You want to make sure that you have enough to get back up. If not, you will drown. So now we're kind of screwed. We just have to swim because we can't use our magic, like I said, while we're swimming. As you can see, it says cannot swim cast on the right side. So, which is kind of dumb because there's even a spell that that you can do with the frozen where it'll freeze your lungs, and it actually makes it to where you can you don't have to worry about breathing underwater. So I can cast it before jumping in, then I can swim down. I can go down as far as I want, look around, but there's nothing in the water in this game. I don't know if it's something that maybe they forgot about doing or what, but they never did anything with the water. Like, there's literally nothing down here in the water. Did I lose where we were going? I think it's on this one right here. We might have seen it earlier because we were up higher. Oh, it's over there. So this is what the dungeons look like on the outside, and I'll show you also what they look like on the map. There's a specific icon for them, which this icon is also for the mutated creatures that spawn in. They're just different colors though. I believe these red ones that you're going to see, the icon of the red one that you're going to see is for the dungeons, and then all the other colors are for the different creatures, the mutated creatures that spawn on the map, and it goes by difficulty levels. But I believe the only ones that are red, like what you're going to see on the map, is just for dungeons. And swimming out here is actually helping us to build back up our mana, so maybe we can teleport across and swim back over and grab that thing instead of or I'm sorry, I said swim, I meant blink back over. There are quests outside of each one of these. Let's see, yeah, we can get up here. There are quests outside of each one of these, and right here it tells you how, or not how, but it's like a tutorial for the area. It says prohibited in boss levels. Flying, so you can't fly in there. Tamed NPCs, meaning you can't take any tames in there whatsoever. Taming within boss levels, so that means that you can't tame anything inside of there. Building around or inside the boss levels or entrance, so you can't build anything right here outside. If I wanted to build right here, can't do it, it just won't let you. But anyway, what you do is you come over here, you hold this, it opens up the gate. You can open up any single one of these. There's 4 entrances. On the PvP servers, you want to be very careful, because when you open this up and you actually go inside and you open that gate that's right there, the actual portal, players will stand out here, because when you come back out, if you're not going straight home or whatever, they'll try to attack you and take all the stuff you have on you. But when you do go in there, let me show you guys, because I can get back out. I'm not actually going to go in, I'm just going to go in here. So that is to hold the thing to lower it back down again. If you want to get out, I can lower this one, I can do that one, I can do that one. But this right here is a place, it says place blood soul stone on pedestal. And I think anything that's in this room when you do this, which I don't have the item, I'm hitting square right now, it's not doing anything. Anything in this room when you do that, I believe will be teleported. Not counting your tames, because it doesn't let you take tames, but it takes you into the dungeon, and that is how you do it. I don't know if you have to be in a party, I don't know if you have to be in a guild, I don't know if 2 people that aren't in a party can just stand inside the same room and do it, but I do know that that is how you get into the boss level area, which it's basically like its own little stage thing. Alright, so did we get that one over there? There is the symbol. That is what the symbol looks like for dungeons. Like I said, it is red for dungeons. If it's a different color, which we still don't have any, we'll probably have them when I explore this entire area up here, or they'll at least start spawning in, unless it's maybe only online, I don't know. But the red ones are dungeons, all the other ones are just different levels of the different creatures that spawn in. So flying around like this, you're also getting XP for all the areas that you're exploring. So if you guys want, I may actually get a level off of flying around the entire map. That's not a guarantee though. I'm not sure how much each area gives you, but it is something that you guys can do for a little bit of XP. Just fly around and look at all the different areas and everything. Right now, like I said, we're just going to run back over and we're going to get all the portals. Oh god. Oh well. I tried jumping and I didn't. I missed the jump button. So now we have to swim either under all this or around it. And we're going to go under because going around is going to take too long. And I think we can make it without dying. Come up for air. We can go back down. That's a good thing about this. So if you stay under here and it start your lungs, little icon in the middle starts showing that you're dying. Like right there when it starts turning red, you can come up, literally go right back down. You don't have to wait for that bar to fill back up. It immediately does it. So that is a plus. Up here in the snow is where a lot of the higher level creatures are. This is where you're going to start seeing your inferno dragons and everything like that. On the right side of the map, technically the east side of the map, there's also inferno dragons over there and there's no snow. But it's not as often as in the snow. And there's also one dungeon that I have no idea how to get to on this map. I just haven't, I didn't find it until I was on a PvP server, and when I was on that PvP server, there was just too much stuff built over in that area, and I decided just not to go and check. So it could have easily been right there in the open, and I just missed it, but I looked a tiny bit, and I could not find it, and I was like, you know what, screw this, it's not worth it. I don't want to do the dungeon anyway. I just wanted to see where the entrance was, and I wasn't willing to risk it, so I just bailed. Here is another one of the monoliths that I mentioned to you guys before. There's some high-level creatures up there. That right there floating, that is a reaver. That is kind of like a, what are they called? Oh, the Dementors in Harry Potter. Literally, that's what they look like. We're going to grab this, which is going to give us plus 75 armor and plus 200 health for 60 minutes, which is awesome. You just come up to it, hit square. I would not go in any caves up here in the snow at this level. You will die pretty much by the first thing that's in that cave. It's probably going to be undead anyway. That's what mostly is in the snow, is undead stuff and the Dementors, as I mentioned. The Dementors, the Reavers in this game, they attack pretty much everything. They won't attack undead, they won't attack dragons, but they'll attack everything else. I've seen them attack orcs, I've seen them attack giants. I don't think they'll attack imps. Haven't seen them attack dragons though, but I have seen them attack all the different wildlife and everything. This area right here where I'm at now, I have actually came up here to level up easier as well before. That was when I was a noob at the game, but it did work a little bit. I will explain in a second. Let's go up to the top and get this portal opened up first. Every single one of these that you come to, make sure that you go up to the top and you actually hit that portal, because if you're not hitting the portals, just discovering it on the map is going to make it just known, but it's not going to make it to where you can actually do anything with it. So here's another quest giver. It says he's another main quest, but it looks like he has a side quest too, because there's an exclamation point above his head. This one you cannot do until you're level 60. It looks like a daily quest. We have to defeat 4 different guys, and we get all that stuff. So, and look at the XP that you get for doing that. So once you hit level 60, you guys want to start leveling up. Make sure you're doing these daily quests. That is 1,000,000 XP. But I'm pretty sure those 4 guys are pretty hard to kill. I don't know where they're at, but it can probably be found on Google. I don't know if they're guys that are in a cave somewhere, or here in the open, or if they are bosses. I don't know. Alright, so what I was saying though, if you come to this area, which you can see the coordinates at the top, but if you come to this area, and I'll even show you on the map now, this is the next one after the one that we got down here. There's not one in between here that I'm aware of. We can take a look back here in a second and find out. But what you can do is when you come up to this area, there are different plants here, which I'm trying to see, and there's one of the reavers. So it's a death weaver, not a reaver. I was wrong. He's level 60, so he'll definitely one-shot us. But these plants here, is it these? No. He's going to aggro on us. And there's another one too. And they scream too. It's kind of freaky. I'm looking for some plants. I know there's... Oh god. Oh god. We're so dead. We're so dead. Oh, how did he not one-shot me? Holy crap. Did you see how far my health dropped down? Oh yeah, forgot to mention they also teleport, which is ridiculous. It's real easy for them to keep up with you. In this box that goes all the way up and down, it is kind of like a safe zone. They still can attack you if they come in here, but most of the time they despawn fairly quickly. So that scared the crap out of me though. Let's see, is there anything up there? Maybe I can show you guys up there. I'm not seeing anything. Let's go take a look. Okay, I don't see anything up here. Hopefully he's still not aggroed on us, because he will teleport up here as well. There's one over there. There's an undead. I don't see any plants up here. I thought I just saw a demon over there too. That scared me, so I jumped. That's a demon there. Alright, I'm not going to be able to show you guys. I'm not seeing anything, and if I get hit one more time, I'm gonna die. My point is, though, that there's plants up here. When you're picking up plants down south in the starter area, it gives you like 4 XP per plant that you pick up with the boosted. I think it's like 8 or 10 or something like that. Up here, it gives you even higher stuff because you're picking up higher plants. So if we can find one, I want to see how much it gives us, but... Oh, he just teleported in here somewhere. Oh, he's trying to hit me from outside. He's still aggroed on us. Alright, yeah, I'm not going to be able to show you guys that. We will go further north. But anyway, my point is that I wouldn't do it here because obviously there's a lot of guys. I've done it here before, but these guys I don't remember patrolling here. Maybe they changed it. You can literally go outside, just start picking up a whole bunch of plants, and you can get XPs. You can get XP fairly quickly, and you can just go from there and just keep moving. Let's see. So if we look that way, there should be 1 and then the spawn, which is correct, because if we look at the map, there's 1 and the spawn. Got it. So we didn't miss any in between here and there. I think is there one more up north? I think there is. I'm trying to get close. There it goes. To where the thing's not spawned in at. I'm not seeing any. Was there not that many on this side? We have to be very careful up here. As you guys see, I almost got one shot, and I probably will be here in a little bit. But we have to be careful. Oh, dragon. We have to be careful though, because I don't have much health, and I also don't have much mana or mana potions to bring back up my mana. So that kind of screws us, because we're gonna have to be landing every now and then. You guys also need to be very careful with the undead, like the one that was down here. That's a demon. The undead that's over there, they can throw objects at you. And I'll tell you right now, even with the dragons, it's going to be very hard to outrun them. The flight thing that we're using, oh god. The flight thing that we're using is not very fast, and almost everything here, that's an infernal dragon right there. That's one of the best dragons in the game. He is the one that's on the title screen. He will also aggro to you from pretty far away. Okay, so it looks like there is one more up north. It's over there. This is going to be rough as hell. What do we have on us? Okay, just the 5 precious stone is all I'm worried about, but we're not going to be able to hold on to that anyway. We're going to die before we... Alright, so let's go ahead and fly away. It's going to go off pretty quick. We're going to fall, and something's probably going to one-shot us because we're not going to be able to walk through this area. We're going to try to land everywhere where there's nothing at. Any plants here? No. I think I can show you guys with this though. So if you pick this up, this is what looks like precious stone. Up here though, it's not always just precious stone. A lot of times it can also be obsidian. It looks like obsidian too. Obsidian looks like your precious stone blocks. So obsidian can be mistaken for the precious stone. But as you can see, I'm not even getting anything, and it's ticking for 10 every time. These are the trees I was talking about though. It doesn't matter what type of tree, like what the tree looks like, as long as it does have snow on it. If you start collecting these, you'll get different herbs, and you'll also get your frost root, or your frost wood, I think it's called, eventually. But you do have to do a lot of farming to get it, and you don't get very many of them. The flowers I'm picking up from this, that you can see on the left side there every once in a while, it's also plants that are on the ground, and that guy's getting a little bit close. Like I said, they aggro from pretty far away, so that's why I'm a little bit worried about it. We definitely can't take another shot from them, not until we have full health. We have to get all the way over there. The next dungeon area is over in this area right here somewhere. I think it's underground. I think there's actually a cave that you have to go through to get to it. But like I said, I haven't been able to actually check for that cave. There's also, which we're not going to be able to do, but there's also, oh crap, yeah, that we're going to go through our mana extremely quick up here. I didn't get anywhere flying. They're over in that area right there, literally right in the circle where my thing is pointing, my crosshairs, if that's what you want to call them. There is a lava pool over there, and you can actually get fiery essence from over there. I think I've shown you guys fiery essence, but maybe not, because I don't currently have any on me, so I'm assuming I have not shown you guys. Now, what I was talking about with picking up the plants, so here's one here. If you pick it up, we got 150 XP just for picking that up. Oh, please don't. Please don't. He's level 63. What I wanted to show you guys, there's mushrooms over there too. If you pick up the mushrooms, those mushrooms are technically from the level 1 area, so it's not going to give you the XP that the other plants will. The only plants that are going to be giving you a lot of XP are going to be plants that are native to this part of the land. Where was that guy running to? Is he running up here? When they're patrolling, sometimes they run back and forth the way he was dead sprinting. And then they'll stop wherever they're going, and then they'll sprint to his next part of where he's supposed to be patrolling. Alright, we can probably go down in that area. It looks like that area over there is safe, but that's also where he came from. We're going to chance it anyway, because who cares? If we die, we die. I'm trying not to, though, guys. At least not until I can show you guys a little bit more. That scared the crap out of me, I'm not going to lie. Here's a mushroom. I can show you guys with this one. So, picking up a mushroom up here gives you only 50 XP. And as you've seen a second ago, he's going to aggro on us. As you've seen a second ago, I'm kind of zigzagging because he's going to throw stuff at us. I know he is. Oh, maybe he can't. He might not be able to. Oh, God, but we are out of mana. I'm scared to turn around. I don't know if you guys heard that scream. That wolf will mess us up even. Oh, he's coming all the way over here. That wolf's gonna fight him now. Did he fall off the edge? Did the wolf kill him? Is he coming up? He's gonna come across that bridge. The AI in this game is actually fairly smart. If he can't run up right here, he will find a way up and around. Now, if he has to run too far around that way to come this way, he may de-aggro, but I don't think he is, because he looks like he's still coming. He's going to definitely come all the way over here. Let's fly up just a tad bit where he can't run, technically. Oh, he's fighting the wolf now. Okay. Do we have anything to give us mana back? What does this do? This does health and mana. We can eat some of these. If I remember how to eat them. Use item. Use item. Use item. Use item. What do these do? Health and damage, no. 15, oh. Regenerate 15, okay, well, use it. What do these do? +5, use. You can actually put these down in your hotbar too, so if you highlight over them and you do equip item, it'll go down in your hotbar. We can equip this one as well. So now they're both in our hotbars. Now L1 gives us the 5 mana and R1 regenerates 15. So we'll use all those while we're waiting to regenerate mana anyway. He's still down there fighting that wolf. I wish there was a spell or something that you could look at things from far away and see their level. As far as I know, there is not. The wolf did win, which is shocking, honestly. The wolves up here are also higher levels. The only thing that doesn't really level up is those small eagles. There are also giant eagles that we will come across in this area that will also mess you up. But that eagle right there, I think the highest he'll be is like maybe a 10 or a 13 or something like that. I kind of want to loot this body. And there's also a chest below us. Yeah, there we go. There's also a chest below us. I seen it when we were flying across this gap right here. Oh, and there's another bad guy. He might aggro on us too. There's a chest right down here though. Right there. You don't have to be a specific level to open up chests. He's going to come up and around. Oh, did he not see us? He's probably just patrolling back then. Yeah, he's just patrolling back. Okay, so let's jump down here and get this. Like I said, you don't have to be a certain level to open these up. Oh, nice. Got some mana out of that. So it definitely helps to open those up. Okay, let's do this. We picked up, oh, okay, there it is. Oh, we can't wear it. We're level 48, but we can equip this though. It gives us 100 mana, and we can just equip both of these. So let's equip the health and let's equip the mana. Oh god, and it's gonna keep going back and forth. So what you would do in this case is you're going to unequip the one that you want to unequip, which is over here. Unequip that, and then your health one will go in whichever one is empty. There it goes. So L1 is our mana, R1 is our health. So let's go ahead and fly over there to that last one that is up on this side. And we're actually going to drink the mana one because we're going to start using this to get over there faster. Which, as you can see, did not give us much of anything, but it will at least get us fairly closer. Nothing here. That rabbit would be freaking out. Except the polar bear, which he didn't come after the rabbit. Oh, the rabbit's gone now. There's a fiery pit right over there that I was talking about. If you go close enough, you can see fiery essence. But I really want to get this thing without dying. And usually there are dragons and undead over there. We don't have the kind of mana to be able to do it. Normally, for the fiery essence, you have to kind of stay in the air and get the fiery essence, because there's a whole bunch of deadly stuff down there. I don't know if we're going to be able to fly all the way there. I'm wondering if I should teleport or not. Because if I teleport and we run out of mana and I have to land, but there's something there, there's not going to be any way for me to get away. So I want to do this without teleporting. That way now if something's here, I can either fly again, even if it's for a short distance, or we can just teleport out of here, which there's something right there. Is there anything down over here? He might see us. Let's go ahead and drink one of our health things, get our health, well, I was going to say back to full, but it's not even full. We should be fine. Usually they make a sound when they aggro on you, that's why I'm not watching him closely. I'm a little worried though, but we should be alright. There's a, no, that's a deer. I would say there's another enemy, but that's just a deer and elk. Alright, let's go ahead and teleport over there. Get inside here, and accidentally use the last health thing. I was trying to hit R2 and I hit R1. So this is all the portals on this side, and this actually is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. I may actually go back. Here's another quest giver as well, right here. Once again, you need to be a high level for this area, level 50. That is a daily quest. But what I may do is I may go back and make the architect flying thing, because that one takes way less mana. You fly a lot slower, but at least I won't have to worry about landing as much as we had to here. So it'll at least get us around a little bit further. So those are the three on the left side of the map. 4 technically if you want to count that starter area. This was the middle one, the one that we live close to, and that's the only other one that I showed you guys that's outside of it. And as you can see on the right side of the map, it says the wild mutant appeared. It's set it in purple. So you zoom out of your map. Oh wait, you have to actually be in your map, not the fast travel thing. So go in your map, zoom out. There is the wild mutant creature right there. So if we were high enough level, if I had more stuff, because that is still in the snow, anything pretty much above here is in the snow. So he's still in the snow. It's going to be a high level like Reaver or something like that. Weaver, I should say. Or maybe a demon imp or something like that. But they give you tons of materials if you can kill them, and they also give you tons of XP. So once you get high enough level to be able to come up here comfortably, and you have the health or the mana or whatever to be able to do stuff, that is what you're going to be looking for. Symbols like that. That is a yellowish green, so that is one of the lower level ones. I think the very lowest one is like a gray colored one, but I still have not figured out exactly what the different colors mean. It may mean it's a specific type of creature, but I do know it does go a little bit off of their level. So let's just go ahead and teleport back for now, and I will show you guys all the middle portals the next time. I believe there's the same amount in the middle and then the same amount on the right. The right might have one extra one. and we still need to hit that bottom one there. But for now, let's go ahead and fast travel back to the one that's close to our home. We travel, we are already there. Let everything spawn in real quick. Since there's no load times, it's gonna take a little bit to spawn stuff in. We can actually come down here and hit up this pool real quick. Which, if you guys want to do this instead of waiting until you're a higher level, you can go to each thing, teleport back here, fill up your mana, then fly to the next one, then come back here, and you can do it that way. But I'm telling you, that's going to take a lot longer. You may as well just be trying to do what I was telling you, just picking up plants and try to get 150 per plant that you're picking up and all that. So we don't need that much because it's right over there. So we're going to go ahead and fly home. There's our home right there, that big open square. And here we are. I still don't have enough to make any more cloth pieces yet, any more armor. If you look here, we already have our helmet one, but for our fur tunic, we need, what is that, 32? We need 32. For the pants, we need 28. We actually may be able to make some pants. For the bone skin boots, we need 14. So we can make either the pants or the boots. The pants usually give you a bigger buff, so we're going to go with the pants. So let's go ahead and do that at least. Hopefully we can get a legendary item out of it. I doubt it though. We're going to do move all. What else did we need? Pants, pants, pants. We needed rune gems or rune crystals. I don't even remember what they're called. We're just going to go ahead and take a whole bunch. Come over here. We're going to craft these pants up. Hit craft. We're going to wait a second. Also, guys, I apologize that my phone keeps going off. Hopefully it will stop soon. I don't have it on mute because I'm waiting for something important, which I have not gotten yet, but I do apologize because I know you guys can hear that in the game. Come on, pants. Come on. There we go. What do we got? Blue. Not bad. Not bad. And then another reason why we need to start crafting armor is because it will give us our buffs for our mana. As you can see, this top one gave us 70 extra mana. The pants we just now made didn't give us anything, but that's perfectly fine. We'll try to get some on the chest or the boots within the next gameplay. I may actually farm some stuff and try to get this all ahead of time without you guys. That way you don't have to sit through watching me farm and all that. These are two of the other plants that we got up north. Three of the plants, sorry. So that you have your Kimla flower, which generates 15 mana, or if you use it in a spell, it does up to 4% spell energy, which the other thing we had, I believe it was these. Nope, that's damage. Spell energy. These are the original ones we had, the ghost orchid, so it's double what those did. Those did only 2. So now we have one that's stronger that does 4 per. So we can go ahead and put those in there. Here is the other plant, the Caltbiture herb, which does leech damage. It only does 1 leech damage, but that is absolutely new. We don't have anything that does leech damage, at least not currently. There are stronger things that do it. Leech damage is basically any damage you're doing, it's going to take 1% of that and give it to you as health as well. We have this, which adds +4 bleeding damage. We have this, the Snowdonia Hawkweed, which does 3% damage. And there's a few other things that I really never went over, but these are for spells, like this Demonic Eye. It gives you +8% bleeding damage. But one of the things that I found out recently, and the only reason I didn't do it this time is because I only have one. One of the things I found out recently is make sure that you guys are reading every single thing that this thing is telling you, or that any of these are telling you. Because the Demonic Eye, if you read that very first sentence, it says, consume before crafting for 100 magic fine for 3 minutes. So literally, if I would have just now crafted those pants and I would have ate this, it probably would have boosted those pants to craft out to something higher. So I kind of screwed that up. But I only had one anyway, and it's not, even though you have 100% magic find, does not still mean that you're going to get something with magic or with like a legendary item. It just means that it's boosted by 100%. Now a lot of you guys are like, well, 100%, that's 100%, like you should be able to get it 100% of the time. For whatever reason, the game doesn't work that way. It just means that you have a really high chance of getting that. You can have your magic find over 100% and you can still come out without having any magic stuff on it. It's not, it's highly unlikely that you will, but it's definitely possible. So I'm not sure what the actual cap on magic find is, but I do know that 100% is not technically 100%, if that makes sense to you guys. Hopefully it does. It's just basic RNG for anyone who is a little bit confused. I didn't go over this one either. This one adds up to 5% range to crafted spells. Now, one of the things that confused me, I'm not sure if maybe they just wrote it wrong or what, but it says it adds up to 5% range to crafted spells. So, whereas this one says it's plus 2%. I don't know what the difference of it being plus 2% range or up to a certain amount of range. I don't know what the difference in that is. I really don't. So I don't know if you put 5, it's going to be 5% of what it's already at, or what. I have no idea. And this one definitely gives you 10 if you were to put 5 of those on there. So I'm not sure what the difference in those are. One other thing that you guys can do is, like I said, just make sure you're looking at everything, like these feathers here. That's 10% range, but that's also not plus 10% range. That says adds up to 10% range. So I'm not sure how that works either. Same thing with this one. This says up to 1% leech damage. So make sure you guys are actually reading all the stuff that these things do. But what I was saying is, one of the other things you guys can do is, we're not going to use this this crit ring. So let's go ahead and move it into our thing. We're not going to use this, because it's just giving you armor, and I don't use armor that much. We're not going to use this because it's for level 48, and by then we'll probably have better gear anyway. So all these extra things that we have that we're not going to use, all of these, we're going to do these too. What we can do with them is we can put them all in our inventory. Nothing else, right? Let's take another quick look. Don't see anything there, and nothing there. Okay. So we can come over here, we can come to our item deconstructor, and we can deconstruct all of these. The crappy thing is you have to do it one at a time, but deconstructing all of these, you may get back fur or some stuff that you need that you don't know you need, or just stuff in general that, you know, like, hey, I didn't know it even gave that. Especially if it's going to be something that you found out of the chest, like this robe that I'm about to do. This thing here, I don't know what it takes to craft it, so now we have, what is that, enchanted cloth? It's not going to say it. We'll check in a second. I believe that was enchanted cloth, which I don't think we have any yet. I don't think we need it, but if we ever needed enchanted cloth, now we know we have some. And we're also getting fairy dust from that stuff as well. So that is normal cloth, and it's refined cloth. So we have all these items just for breaking down that stuff, and all we did was literally loot some stuff and break down the items that it gave us. So we got extra free materials for the cost of nothing, basically. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Hopefully it's not too long and I didn't cut anything off. Thank you guys for joining me so much. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video.